Welcome, Albin. Great to see you. How are you doing today?
Thank you. I'm doing very well. How are you?
Yeah, great to hear. Yeah, no, I'm doing very well, thank you. Very well. So maybe you could start with maybe telling us about your journey from when you started trading with maybe with us, if you had any experience, to where you are now.
Yeah, I started this education in February 2024, and I didn't have any experience with trading before that. Only a little bit investing and small stuff like that, but nothing about trading, nothing about the charts. So I was completely new. Uh, my journey was quite hard in the beginning to learn everything, but after around 8 to 10 months, it started to click, and I was very happy when it started to click. Everything made sense about trading, and after that, I went live a couple months later, and since then, it's gone quite well with payouts and the trading.
Nice. Oh, that is awesome to hear. We'll speak about maybe your payouts a bit later as well. That's great. And you said it started to click. What was it that clicked for you? And what was the kind of trigger for that?
Yeah, my strategy is breakout, and from the beginning, nothing worked with breakout. I was always losing on fake breakouts and went in too early. And I saw the patterns, but I didn't know when to make the entries.
Hmm.
And after my coach taught me about trend lines also, not only about patterns, but also trend lines, then everything started to click. Aha, now I understand when when to put my entries and when to take the trades. And then it went very well from there.
Awesome. So basically, you said that when it clicked, it was when it went from you don't understanding why you took the trade to, okay, now it makes sense when I should place a trade and that the
Yeah,
probabilities will be in your favor. Yeah. Mm.
yes, exactly. Before I was only trading patterns, not follow also when the trend was broken or follow the trends.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Okay, that's awesome. What would you say are so many people think, right, when trading, the most important thing is the strategy, of course, which is a big part of it. But what would you say, what have been the greatest contributors or the most important things you've done to get the success you have?
Um, I about the strategy, I always was on the same strategy, and I was never hoping to the next to the next to the next strategy, as I was always following the same. I told myself I was gonna learn this before I start something else, and
Mm.
um, that have been quite well because I've seen on other people they say this is not working and they jump to the next strategy, and then that is also not working, of course. So I was following the same strategy, and discipline discipline have been the biggest factor also. Only only follow my rules, only do what I'm supposed to do. That is the biggest contributor, I
Yeah,
would say.
nice. And when you say discipline, what does that mean for someone that is new? Does discipline mean in terms of trading?
Uh, like I said, to follow, if I have some rules in trading, I can only do like that. I must stop if I lose two trades, for example. I can only place the trades if my setup is there. Yeah, stuff like that.
Mm.
And
So,
to never FOMO in trades because it go up, or to just go in the trades without proper setup.
yeah. Nice. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Okay, great. And what would you say as well? How important? Like you, of course, you've done our program, our CET program, and of course within that we have a couple of different mechanisms, like the course itself. We have one-to-one coaching, we have webinars, we have live trading, all of these things. What have been the key aspect, the most important parts of the program for your success, and why? What did you get out of that part as well?
I would say, of course, the webinars to teach me the strategy. It's important to know what to do, but also the one-to-one coaching have been the most important with to hold me accountable if I do something wrong and when I do something wrong and put me on the right track again.
Mm.
If when I or if I do something I'm not supposed to.
Yeah. Nice. And we've also put you into to buddy groups, right? So you work together with
Yes.
others. Has that been an important part for you as well?
Yes, of course, it's the same there with accountability
Yeah.
and to have made new friends
Mm.
and also to keep each other going when it's hard or when it's not working. So it's been very good to have that buddy group.
Nice. Okay, cool. So nice. That sounds awesome. And also, would you be able to maybe explain your strategy and just in simple terms, what are you looking for? How is your risk management? How much do you risk per trade? Do you have any other limitations? So just kind of in an easy way, what is your strategy like?
Yeah, my strategy is breakout. Uh, if a pattern is in like say a demand zone or supply zone, then I wait for the breakout pattern to appear, and then I make put my entry over the pattern, over the support line, and then my stop loss. Normally, I take the second bottom on the pattern because some many times you get they take you get your entry, they take you in, and then go down to the first bottom and take you out. So normally I take the second bottom. And also in continuation trades, if the trend is up, then I look for flag pattern or triangles and just follow the trend up
Nice. And how
from
much do you risk per trade?
1%, max
1%?
1%.
Do you
And
have any
only
limits,
if,
like how many you can lose per day, per week as well,
yeah,
or?
I have two percent limit per day, and weekly I don't have any, only two per day.
Nice, nice. And you said it before, you've traded for 8 months now. I mean, it's a new profession you've learned. And how much have you gotten paid out? So we're doing prop trading. For those of you who don't know, you trade other companies' money, and then you can get up to 80 or 90% profit split from there. So how much money have
Yeah.
you gotten paid out so far?
Yeah, I went live in February this year, 2025, and since then I have gotten $24,000 in payouts.
Nice. That's some good extra money.
Yes,
Yeah.
really,
And it's
really
just a
nice.
starting point, hopefully. Do you work now to get more prop accounts in different with different firms, or how are you planning to do
Yeah,
the next steps?
right now I always have test what I'm doing. When I'm live, I always have extra test also, so I'm not only focus on one account.
Yeah.
And now also I up till now I only be trading for FTMO,
Mm.
but now I'm gonna start with funded next also.
Perfect.
So the goal is to have many live
Yeah.
accounts in the future.
Nice. Very good. And would you and I was going to be very exciting following your journey. You're on a great path at the moment. And would you say that for someone that is brand new, maybe looking at maybe joining the program or learning how to trade, what would be your advice to someone that is brand new and that would like to learn how to trade?
To do what the course is telling you to do and follow the process and not jump through all the strategies. Learn one strategy from the beginning and follow that strategy. And do your one-to-one coaching and do the work, what you're supposed to, and it's gonna work. If it worked for me, I work in scaffolding, so it's gonna work for you also.
Yeah, absolutely. And would you recommend others to join our program as well?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a very good program.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And but yeah, no, I do agree with you as well. No matter what they choose, I think it's very important to join someone that's done it before, like a course, but also, like you said, the accountability with the one-to-one coaching and buddy group and the community is so important to fast track your learnings as well. Is there anything else you would like to
exactly.
add before we end the call today?
Not what I can think about now.
All right. Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much, Albin. Great pleasure to see you again. I'll see you soon again, but thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you.